Good morning, girls. Hope you all had a great Sunday. Children, before I start explaining models or auxiliary verbs, please open your copies and keep your pen ready. In the last class, children, we have already discussed the use of can, could, may, should, and we were discussing must. So, children, as I said, that must can be used to express necessity or obligation. We must love our motherland. We must respect our elders. Okay. Second use is to indicate assumption or conclusion, certainty. Assumption, conclusion, or certainty. For example, children, if I say she must be here in the evening, so that means from certain facts or information you can conclude, you can assume that she would be present, she must be present here in the evening. Okay, so write down the example, she must be here in the evening. Then we can even use must when we talk about rules and laws. Okay, you must not bunk school, we must wear a helmet. Okay, so when we talk about rules and laws, next children, that is might. Write down, it is a past form of may. Now children, may and might, they both can be used to express possibility, but listen carefully that might is used when something is less likely to happen, and in the case of use of may, the chances are more likely. Okay, like from the example you can read, we'd better phone tomorrow, they might be eating their dinner now. So chances are there, though the chances are less, but still they may be eating or they might be eating their dinner. Okay, so both these words may and might can be used for possibility, but it depends on chances. So might is used for something which is less likely to happen. Okay, then children, might can also be used to express a guess. GUESS, guesswork. Okay, there also in that case you can use might. That might be Rohit, or that girl might be Seema. Okay, so when you are doing a guesswork, there also we can use might. Next children, that is would. Would, we all know children, it is a past form of will. Okay, for example, if I say the problem was how he would reach there, so the problem was how he would reach there. So for past form of will we use would. Then second one children, you can see it is for request. Would you mind waiting a moment, or would you please give me your bike? Okay, so we can use it for request. Or for invitation, would you like to play basketball, would you like to have a cup of coffee with me? Okay, so for invitation. Then children, please write down to express wish. Okay, like I wish she would be healthy. Okay, so for expressing a wish also we can use would. Then another use is to express past habit. Okay, my father would get up early in the morning. So to express some past habit also we can use would. For permission also you can see one example there. Now let us talk about shall. Children, we all know that shall is generally used in first person when we talk about future action. I shall help you. But in models, shall can be used in second and third person to denote a promise. Okay, like you can see an example there. You shall have holiday tomorrow. Then for command also we can use, okay, like he shall go. Clear? Then children, we can even use it for warning or threat. If you sit with bad boys, you shall be punished. Okay, so we can use shall for threat, command, promise. Okay, even for suggestion we can use shall I carry your luggage. Okay, for any kind of advice we can use shall. Clear, children? Then should we have already discussed, past form of shall. Okay, then to express duty or obligation, and for giving or asking advice.